Just watched a video on the state admission process. I'll post that to classroom page. Check it out. Good stuff. Bell ringer. Describe the state admission process. There you go. Yeah, working on it. And a reminder, we have Eden and Dom for current events. So please have that done for Friday. How's Lindsay doing, Sebastian?
As far as I know, she's doing good. She's in Texas.
Texas?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. She's babysitting a 9-month-old for a while, and she gets paid $800 a month. Plus, she has a night job. She works at Taco Bell now.
Wow.
So
Nice. Good. Good.
she's in college too.
Really?
Yep.
Awesome. Where's she going to college at?
I
Don't remember?
Texas.
Yeah,
Texas.
that's cool. Texas State, you said?
I think so.
The Wildcats.
I believe so, yeah.
Nice. Does she get all the Baja Blast she ever wants and desires? I love Baja Blast. Tell her to get the quesarito back. Wish they get that back on the menu. All right, let's go over this real quick. State admission process. What do we have? Let's describe that for me real quick. Who wants to describe that? First couple steps, what do we have? Lydia?
I said a territory can send representatives and senators to push for the statehood, and Congress has the power to admit a new state, but the president has to sign the territorial and the statehood amendment.
Awesome. Good job. So we start off with the referendum, right? All right, so let's just write this on the board so everybody's on the same page. So number one, all right, we have a referendum. What does that mean? What does that mean? What are you laughing about, Lydia? Baja Blast. What's a referendum? What is that? Alex in the back, do you know? Yeah, they're asking for admission, right? So the people vote on it, right? They all come together. It's like, well, if you want to be a state, the majority of the people have to say they would want to be involved with that nation, that country. Okay, good. So we'll just say vote, right? All right, so referendum. Good job. What's next? What's next? We have a referendum. People vote on it. People vote on it. What do they need? What do they need? Lydia, do you remember? Alex? Yeah, petition. Good job. So petition. All right. So that needs to happen. So that territory needs a petition to the government, okay, their delegates, to explain why they need to be a state, or the benefits of them being a state. Okay, good job. So then what happens? What happens? What does that territory need to do? What does that territory need to do? They need to do. They have to create a what that aligns with ours. Lydia?
Constitution.
Yeah, Constitution. Good job. So create a Constitution. Good. That aligns with the United States, obviously. Okay, good. Good job. And then what happens then? So this is called the Enabling Act, right? So enabling this territory to be granted straight statehood. Okay, good. Good job. And then what happens? Who votes on this Constitution? Who looks it over and who votes on it to see if the territory becomes a state? Joe, you know? Part of the legislative branch. Part of the legislative branch. Starts with a C. Made up of the Senate, the House of Representatives. Need some help on it? I think you know. Easily want to help them out? Congress, yeah, good job. Congress, right? So Congress votes on it. So they vote on it. They say whether or not they become a state. Obviously, because the Constitution aligns with it. Okay, with the United States. And then finally, who signs off on it? Who signs off on it? Z? Who gives the official signature saying that, they can become a state? Huh? President, yep, good job. So president signs off on it. Good job. So the president signs it, admitting the new state. All right, is there any questions on that? Make sure you know that process there. So we first start off with the referendum. The people vote on this territory. Within that territory, if they want to become a state within that country, okay, a petition happens. So they petition to the government, the delegates of this territory, to explain why they want to be involved, okay, and what maybe benefit they give to the country. And then we have the territory needs to create a constitution that aligns with the U.S. Constitution. Congress approves of it, they vote, and then the president signs off. All right, what was the last two territories become states? You know? Go ahead, Z. Yeah, Alaska and Hawaii, right? Yeah, good job. It's right after World War II. Okay, right after World War II. Good stuff there. Good stuff. All right, is there any questions on that? Good. So let's go over the assignment from yesterday real quick. Just a few people will go over. That's it. Not everybody. That'll take a long time. And I'll put those grades in for you as well. So where are we at here? There we go. Territories. All right, so let's roll through these. Let's just do two people in here. Alex in the back, which territory did you look up?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, okay. So dependency status, what do you have?
It's got that they're unincorporated, organized territory of the U.S.
Yeah, good job. And we mentioned before in the video also explain why Puerto Rico, they've been kind of sitting there since 1950, waiting to be admitted. Took a long time, a lot of conflicts going up, going over. 1993, they refused to then. They're like, you know what? We're just not there yet. Okay. We don't want to be a state. We don't want to have the issues, problems that belong to a state within the country. And they're just they're just fine being a territory right now. Okay, good. Good job. Government type. Okay, republic. Good job. So representative democracy. Independence. What do you have for that?
I have that they used to be controlled by the Spanish Empire.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't know what that really is.
Yeah. So it's just pretty much, after Spanish-American War, like you said, so becoming a territory. But yeah, they're independent, right? But they are dependent on the United States for certain things. Okay, so maybe natural disasters, or there's some issues, obviously, in the past with hurricanes and how the U.S. can help aid Puerto Rico with rebuilding, things like that. All right, good. National holidays, do they align with the U.S.? Do they have some different ones?
They have a few different, pretty much same times.
Okay. All right, good. Constitution. They have one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have that ready to go in case they ever became a state. So they have one. Legal system.
I have a mix of civil and common law.
Okay. Yep, civil and common law, very similar to what the United States has. Suffrage.
I have that they can't vote in U.S. elections and not entitled to elect voters.
Okay, good job, good job. But they still have representatives that represent them in Congress to help, delegates in a way to try to help explain issues that they might have within that certain territory. All right, executive branch.
They're headed by a governor.
Okay, good. What's his name? You know, her
Uh,
name, or didn't you get that far yet?
Wanda Vasquez.
Awesome. Yeah, good job. Good job. Legislative branch. Very similar to what the U.S. has.
Yeah.
Yeah, has to be right. All right. So, should people in U.S. territories be given the same rights as other Americans? What do you think?
I think they should be given some rights, but not all of them. Technically not a state. That's
Okay. So, when it comes down to it with military draft, though, they can be drafted in the military. A lot of these people serve in the military, actually. So, if you serve our country, do you think they should be given the same rights? Yeah. That's a tough question, right? It's a tough question. I mean, they're not a state, but at the same time, they still do a lot of things what the U.S. as a U.S. citizen does. I mean, they are citizens still, but yeah, good job. That's a tough question. All right, Alex over here. What do you have, man?
I did the same thing he did.
Did you do Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
Okay, Lydia, do you do Puerto Rico? Oh, which one do you do?
I did Guam.
Guam. That's right. Okay, so let's go over that one real quick. Dependency status. What do you have?
The unincorporated organized territory of the U.S.
All right, good job. So, in ways, it's mostly like a military base there. Okay, that's pretty much what it's established for. Government type.
Presidential representative democracy system.
Yep. So they still recognize the United States as their, the president as their leader. Okay. Many of these places have a governor, like what Alex stated. Not all of them, but for the most part, that's what they represent. Independence.
I just said like during the Spanish and American War,
Yep.
the United States captured Guam in June 21, 1898, and then under the Treaty of Paris, Spain basically gave Guam to the United States, so they become the non-self-governing territory.
Awesome. Good work. Good work. Okay. So again, Spanish American War, right? National holidays. They follow pretty much what the United States has.
Pretty much, yeah.
Any different ones?
I mean, they have like Guam history and Heritage Day on March 7th.
March 7th. Nice. Good stuff. Constitution?
Basically saying that they just kind of go under like the U.S. Congress once they go by.
Okay. So follow in line with what the United States has pretty much. Legal system, I guess that would be the very, very similar what they have, like, court system of what the United States has. Suffrage?
I said citizens of Guam may not vote in general elections for president.
Yep, good job. So in primaries, which is weird, they can, but for elections, they cannot. Interesting, right? Executive branch.
They have the head state governor that basically runs like a multi-party system.
Good job, good job. And then we have legislative branch, very similar to what we have, with the U.S. And then should people in U.S. territories be given the same rights? What do you have for that one?
I said yes and no in certain ways. Like no, because like they can't like fully vote for like the United States president and stuff like that. But like they also like serve in the military with us, so
Yeah,
it's like yes and no.
that's true. Yeah, it's a hard question to answer. I mean, they are citizens. They do serve in the military. A lot of these territories are military bases, and like I'd say almost 90% of the jobs are provided by the United States are military based. So if they can serve our country, come on now, I don't know. One of those things is a tricky question. Okay, good job with that. All right, so I'm sure you saw the assignment for today. It's a reading and questions about territorial rights. So that is a big conflict. That's a big question. Should these people be treated like U.S. citizens, vote in elections, general elections, right? Have the ability to, if there is ever a disaster or a natural disaster, we can help aid these people in these territories. How does it work with, let's say, a foreign attack? Who protects them? Does the United States come in and help protect them? I mean, most of these places are military bases, so yeah. But question marks right there. So read that, territorial rights, and then answer the questions that are attached. There you go. That is due for tomorrow. Okay, so again, current events. We have Eden and Dom, so have that ready to go for Friday before class because I want to show them in class. And have this done for tomorrow.